Here's the top three things to look for with the FOMC minutes, which are coming out shortly. So number one is, what is the depth of division on the rate cut path, right? So one of the biggest questions heading into the minutes is how unified or fragmented the committee is on the timing and depth of future rate cuts. Are we in a cycle? Is it just a one-off? Powell pushed back, remember, against this idea of like we're just going to cut and cut and cut, and he said December is not a foregone conclusion. So the minutes are going to help reveal whether this, the broad debate which was happening, and signal to the markets how strong that disagreement is or isn't. So number two is how the Fed is handling data gaps and tariff risks. So analysts are also paying close attention to how policymakers are navigating missed or delayed government data, whether that matters. Are they sort of driving in the fog, if you will? They are, but to what extent do they believe that they are? Tariffs have also been increasingly highlighted as a potential driver of sticky inflation. And so the minutes are going to show how seriously the committee views these pressures. And then number three, the Fed's evolving balance between labor market weakness and inflation, right? They have a dual mandate, so they're always concerned about inflation. They're always concerned about employment, those two things. But the balance of risks discussion is likely going to be one of the most revealing sections of the minutes. The Fed is wrestling with a softening labor market. At the same time, inflation is still running above target. So what do? Right? Inflation analysts want to see whether these policymakers are shifting more attention towards the inflation side of the mandate or the employment side of the mandate. And that shift is going to tell you a lot about where their next move will be. So keep those three things in mind. And those, depending on how they shake out, will be the market movers for the FOMC minutes.